Hey everybody, it's Victoria from Kick the Concrete. We have Olivia Attalla with us, my good friend. Hi Liv, how are you?
Hey Victoria, how are you?
Good. Look at her. She is in Miami with the palm trees and her game day fit. How is it there?
It's great. It's game day here. We are ready for the Fiesta Bowl later on. We will be having a watch party here at UM because the game, of course, is in Arizona. Once we win this game, hopefully we'll advance to the championship game. So let's go, Canes.
Let's go, Kitties. I got my white on. I know they said to wear white, so
Yes, me too. I'm wearing the game day when we had it back here in September. So we are ready, baby.
we weren't supposed to be here.
I know, right? I know, right?
So,
Like this has been one of the greatest season ever. I think I'm so blessed to be back at UM and watching this live. Like just being at all the games. And you came to one of the games and
yeah,
you
the
see how we have been
homecoming.
playing. And like you said, last season with Cam Ward, they did really, really good. They came out short at the end. But this has been history in the making.
So Cam Ward definitely came in. His story is incredible. He was not ranked as a recruit. He came up from junior college, and the Hurricanes would not be where they are right now without Cam Ward's leadership last season and his commitment and his dedication. Even though he's not in this team, I think he paved the way for Carson Beck to step in. Cam Ward really helped build the mentality of this team, the culture of this team. Yeah, even, Cam Ward, as a rookie, he set the Titans franchise record for rookie passing yards. So that's exciting. Thankful to the defense, too, that they've kept this train going strong to the Fiesta Bowl.
I know it's tonight, so everybody's exciting. Miami versus Ole Miss, one game away from the championship game.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. What was your thoughts when they did get into the
So, oh
playoff?
my gosh, I was like so excited. So obviously they make it. This is kind of crazy. So, my professor gave me an assignment to write why the Miami Hurricanes may not make the playoff.
My,
Right? Like it was like the Friday before they told us on Sunday that they are making it to the playoffs. So I'm gathering some information, trying to interview, some fans, some coaches, and just get their opinion. Then Sunday comes and it's like the Hurricanes made it to the playoff and not more than them. Like, oh my gosh. So I was like, hey, well, this is like my final assignment. It's going to be the opposite. So I was able to switch why the Hurricanes may not make it to the play, how the Hurricane made it to the playoff miraculously, because I think that was miracle. I think we made a statement at the beginning of the season going head to head against Northern Van,
mm,
27 to 24. And I think that's what determined that because we did have the same record. We lost two games, but this game did determine factor. But also the teams we were playing, they were much higher ranking versus what Northern did. And I know a lot of haters were hating on the Kings. They're like, oh, they're not gonna do good. They're gonna exit on the first round. So we go to, College Station at Caulfield Stadium, one of the biggest stadium I've been to. So I was so grateful to actually go to that game. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, they got fans. Every seat was taken, the energy, it was way bigger than a NFL game. Like that stadium was huge, and you see the fans make a difference in the game. But until the third quarter, like there was no score. And then the Kings, got that touchdown, then made the field goal, and that last interception from Texas A&M, set the tone. We were able to win, walk into the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State.
hmm
New
hmm
Year Eve, I'm not gonna lie, I really was nervous. We're playing the number two in the
hmm
country, and everybody betting on Ohio State to beat the kids.
Everyone.
And that did not happen. We've proven everyone wrong. And like where they were asking the head coach Mario Cristobal, "Oh, is the you back?" It's like, no, 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 we're not going back. We're moving forward. Because a lot
Mm.
of time people is like, oh, the Canes, keep talking, talking, but then when it comes to like big games and big playoff, they don't. scorers even win, but not this season. I think this is one of the greatest seasons ever, and we're witnessing history. And I think the championship will happen here at the Hard Rock Stadium, and the Kings will win it all.
Woo, that would be amazing. Yeah, that's a good point that you said of Mario Cristobal that the Canes aren't back. They're starting a new chapter. Because I mean, I'm even guilty of, holding on to those glory days. And I think it was him that put away the turnover chains. And I mean, that was a big deal because that's part of the Canes' identity a little bit is the swagger but it is amazing how he's really created this new sense of identity with that same sense of confidence, but just like a more refined, like focused. He knew what the team needed to get here.
And I really like what Carson Beck has been doing this season. This is like his first year with the Canes. He came from Georgia, and then we got, Mark Fletcher Jr. We got Malachi Tony. He is one of
Mhm.
the best freshmen in college football history. He made history by being the first player in college football history by receiving 1,000 receiving yards in
Uh-huh.
one
Uh-huh.
season. And we got
Yeah.
last game, Keonta Scott was named, the MVP. So those are like players creating momentum, leadership, working together for one goal. And like I said, sometimes you have to stop the noise and what people are saying about, your team and just like focus, play, and win games. Just because we lost two games, that doesn't mean like, oh yeah, maybe they were not. And we lost to like Louisville and SMU. So it's not even like, teams that were like one of the best. But I think we're making a statement in college football world.
You mentioned Keontae Scott and even his pick six where he against Ohio State and he was staring down
Yeah.
the sidelines like that was just a statement. And like you said, we had two losses and I think each loss was a learning. They learned from those mistakes. And even toward the end of the season when they were running on all cylinders, they knew what the playoff was looking for, what the playoff committee was looking for. They scored enough points. They showed that they're a running team that is a competitor, and they're proving that. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Liv, for
Thank you,
chatting with
Victoria.
me.
And let's go, King.